Miners try to clear, and Benock gets possession of the puck over to Queel. Queel sends a shot in, blocked by a Miner defenseman. And Davis trying to get possession there. Just loses it. The Miners are going to clear on the rush. Benock has to get back as that forward comes in with speed and gets tripped up a little bit there, and no call. Saucer pass up to Reynolds, just a little bit off of his stick. The Miners are going to get possession at center ice. Reynolds punches it in deep, and the Mavs are going to go off for a change. We're going to get 5 aside here as Bars is on the ice to forecheck. Puck comes off the wall to center ice, and the Miners are going to send it in for an icing call. And we'll get the first face-off here in the offensive zone for the Mavs. If you're wondering, it's just as cold in here as it was earlier. About the same temp as it is outside, but makes for lovely ice conditions usually. I'm not too sure how that's faring for the boys tonight. As Bars gets the puck off the face-off, tries to get it over to Willits, but it's off of his stick, and now the Miners have possession in some space, but Bars takes it away. Bars out of the zone with the puck. It's taken out a little bit there, and some confusion over the middle as Kaiser punches it back to Willits, and Willits is going to have to regroup back in the defensive zone to recover with the puck. Some heavy pressure by the Miners, wide open up front. Pass goes errant. Shot, it's open up front, and Green's going to cover it up and force a face-off. A little bit of communication errors up front here to start this one off. As the boys get a full change here in the defensive zone draw with Dirk Schneider in to take the face-off. Quadrado and Fitz out with him. Benock and Skradsky on the ice for defense. Puck punch forward and going to come off of the edge of Quadrado's stick and stay in the zone. And here come the Miners with a puck. Played out to Dirk Schneider. He's got speed. And now Quadrado has it. He lunges forward. He's got a backhand shot. Wide, but the net's off. And that won't go. And a little jolt there from Quadrado as he took that pass and just launched through the middle of that defense core. Splitting the defense, getting a nice backhand shot that went a little bit wide, and we'll have a face-off to the left of the Miner goalie. Tied up on the draw. Dirk Schneider comes around to the back to the defenseman. Fitz takes the puck away now. Circles and turns back. Sends it around into the corner. Quadrado and Dirk Schneider trying to battle. Puck comes up to the edge now on the far edge, and a pinch there by the defenseman. Now Fitz has it. Fitz playing hard in the corner as the Miners take possession of the puck. And they're going to try to regroup and reset here as Fitz forechecks. Ooh. An interesting pass right across the crease of the goalie as he lets it go to the other side. And now the defenseman, John Benock, is in to forecheck. As Fitz throws it up front, and it's just tipped wide, and it comes out of the zone. Queel now with the puck as he regroups. He's got some speed through the middle now. He might take it himself. He does. He's going to take it deep into the corner, and he's going to backhand it up to Reynolds. He's waiting. He just chips it low. Here it comes around the back of the net now, up to the far side wall, as Davis takes over possession, but it's stolen back from him. Puck's lifted out to center ice, and a little bit of a regroup here by the Mavericks. As Queel punches it up to Reynolds. Reynolds punches it up to Gates. Gates is checked. And now here it comes out of the zone. Puck checked away by Bars. Reynolds has it now off the backhand and through center ice. Can he get a shot off? He gets a pass and a beautiful play, and it's loose up front. No goal. Puck is out of the net. Great play there by Reynolds and Dirk Schneider. Puck's at center ice. Willits now has it. Whiffs on the shot there, and then he's going to regroup and get it back. Heavily checked by Dirk Schneider, who gets it over to Davis. Dirk Schneider now has it back to Willits. Willits to Skradsky. Skradsky's going to send it in to the stick of Kaiser, just off the edge. Kaiser punches it over to the sidewall, and a pinch by Willits keeps the puck in play. But it's going to float out to center ice, and Skradsky's going to have to recover with Dirk Schneider helping out on defense. Pass turned over in the offensive zone now as And tripping is going to be called here on the Mavs. It's good hockey play nonetheless, but a stick gets caught in the skate, and Kaiser's going to go for tripping. Mavs are going to go on the penalty kill here early in the game. 10:40 left in the first period, no score yet. That looks like an awfully small stick for a tall guy there. Very tall guy. Face off one by the Miners as they try to set up on the power play. Up front, and a good job there by Bars. As the clear attempt goes off of his skate and back in the zone. Bad bounce here for the Mavs. And here comes a hard shot, short side, and Green comes away with the save. Now Bars has it. Gates goes down in the middle, and the puck is still in the Miners' possession. And some good defense there by Benson. As he takes a body and goes down. Comes back right with it, and clear out the center ice by Bennock. Great job by Bennock. As Bars and Bennock are going to come off the ice and switch with Wheel and Willits. Penalty kill in full effect here. 44 seconds left as the Miners are trying to get out of their zone and set it up. Quadrado now has the puck. He's going to lift it up to Dirtschneider. Dirtschneider chases it down. And he's tripped up there on the side wall. And the Miners are going to come away with the puck. Stretch pass off the boards and a good pass right to the open skater there. Almost had a great chance there for the Miners. Good defense, though, by the Mavs. Now Quadrado has it coming through middle. He's going to try to put a move on most likely. He just lets a shot go a little bit wide left of the net. It's going to float into the corner. Miners have it at center ice now, and they're resetting even strength now. Skradsky plays the body there and does it well. The player's still battling for the puck, and a good battle there by the Miners. Gets a shot off and a 5-hole save by Green. Here's Dirtschneider with it. Resets over to the defenseman. Bars up to Quadrado. Quadrado just dumps it in. He's going to go off for a change with Dirtschneider. And here's an odd man rush for the Miners. And a good stick check by Bars shuts down that odd man rush. And now Reynolds has the puck in the corner. Off the wall to Bars, and Bars with speed. Bars turns back, throws it up the side wall to the point. And Reynolds tries to go all the way over to the open winger, but it gets blocked. And a pass out of the zone is going to come down for an icing. Coaches are active on the bench tonight, trying to correct some issues up front here, and we're going to get there. As Gates moves in to take the face off. He's pressured out. And they win it back, and now the Miners have possession in their own zone. They're going to try to get it out. Willits with the pinch, holds the wall for a moment. And now Kaiser dips it back in. Off the skate there, hard Benson. And a good shot there by Willits as he sends it in low on the pad. Willits now punches it off the backhand and gets it in. Kaiser now has it. Up to Benson. Benson back to Kaiser. Tries for the tip shot. Doesn't go. Miner's going to try to clear, and Willits pats it down, and then he throws it over to Queel. Queel back to Willits. And Willits is going to take some time to reset here. Throws it off the wall to Benson. Hard pressure there as Kaiser now comes away with the puck, and he's got some space coming into the zone. Throws it over to Benson. Benson now has it off the backhand. Save made on the shot. Off the mask of Dirtschneider. He's going to get that puck himself to Skradsky. Skradsky's going to take it in. Skradsky comes in with power, just throws it up in front. Nobody home. Going around the back of the net now. As Bennock has it. Bennock to Skradsky. Skradsky's going to dump it in deep. Dirtschneider to chase it down. He gets possession of the puck now. He's fighting in the corner. Throws it up to the point to Skradsky. Skradsky on the backhand of Fitz. Fitz now with the puck high. He's got a little space. He's going to drop it off to Quadrado. Quadrado into the corner now. Oop, he fumbles it there, but still gets it over to Fitz. Now Quadrado has it again. And Dirkschneider throws it off the backhand, and Fitz is going to get possession. Fitz into the corner. He's looking for somebody. Can't find him. Throws it up the sidewall as the defensemen are changing to Bars. Ooh, and Bars fumbles the pass, and the Miners are going to get possession out of the zone here. Miners get it in deep behind the net. Bars is going to have to chase it down. Bars up the wall to Quadrado. Quadrado Fitz Dirkschneider. Quadrado over to Fitz off of his skate, and the boys are going to change. Here comes Gates into the zone off the bench, and Willits now has the puck. Over to Reynolds. Reynolds is going to take a shot there. Shot goes high and wide. That shot's going to float out of the zone, and they're going to have some time and space here if the defensemen don't get back. Wheel did a good job getting back, but now it's still in the middle. Reynolds or Bennock with the puck now. Bennock up the middle to Davis. Davis now has it. Davis into the zone on the left side. Tries to shoot. Blocked in front. Hard checking along the boards in the offensive zone as Bennock's going to have to get that and hold the line. He does. Bennock makes a move, and what a move by Bennock. He throws it in towards the goalie, and he's going to cover it up and get a whistle. Fast-paced hockey to start this evening game. 5:07 left in the first period with no score.
Go, boys! Keep going!
And here's the face-off. Dirkschneider, Kaiser and Benson on the forward unit. Dirkschneider's going to come away with it, throws it all the way around, and Stratsky's going to have to chase it down to hold the zone. He does momentarily, and he holds it again. Stratsky just punches it deep into the corner into a defenseman's stick now, and Dirkschneider's going to try to chase it down. Puck gets past him. Out to center ice now, and Bars is trying to poke it away. He throws it deep behind the net. It's going to come all the way around to Kaiser. Kaiser up the wall. It gets turned over there in the near side wall. And Stratsky now has it behind the net. He picks some speed up, throws it up to Benson. Benson up to Dirkschneider. Dirkschneider over to Kaiser, and Kaiser now has it with time and space. He's got Bars coming in. Bars with a shot and a good save by the Miners goalie as Bars took it off the backhand to forehand, tried to tap it in 5-hole, and it didn't go.
Keep up! Pressure!
Face-off is contested and still open in the zone as the Miners just get the puck out of the zone now. High stick there, and that's going to be whistled down. I think you got a thank you for that one.
He's like, I hope nobody saw it.
Offensive zone draw as Gates now has the puck. He's chasing it down behind the net, rather. Quadrado and Fitz on the wing, and Fitz is going to chase it into the corner and try to put some pressure on. Miners get the puck out of the zone. They get it in deep. That's going to go down for an icing. And another whistle.
Go, keep it down there!
Puck gets dumped in by Willits, and Fitz is coming in to chase it. Fitz just gets beat there in a close race, and Gates is trying to help out. Fitz is going to get called for a checking penalty, I believe. Yep, we're going to get a penalty called on Fitz for roughing. It was a weak call, yeah. Skater didn't even move. He didn't even fall. And a second power play for the Miners here is the Junior Mavs are shorthanded again. Minute 30 on the clock. 3:27 left in the first period. No score. There's a shot off the draw. It's blocked by Green and kicked to the side. Stradsky chases the puck into the boards. The Miners now have it behind the net. As they circle around up front, puck gets caught in the ref's feet. Dirk Schneider's going to try to clear it out. Puck's held at the line there, and now Davis does clear it out. No icing called as the puck slows down coming into the zone. And the Miners are going to reset. Good defense by Davis and Dirk Schneider as they apply some forecheck on the penalty kill. 55 seconds left to kill here. Turnover in the offensive zone and a shot towards Green. He's going to get a low glove save there and hold on to it. You wonder if the Mavs are going to get a penalty call in their favor here in this tournament. We've been on the power play once. We've been on the penalty kill 5 times last game and twice this game. So that's 7 penalty kills in a row now without a power play for the junior Mavs. It's sometimes the calls go your way and sometimes they don't. A battle behind the net is Bars is trying to take that puck away, and the Miners are fighting to keep it alive in the zone. And back at it again is Bars on that Miners forward, and the puck trickles out the center to Benson. Benson now has it. Benson with a toe drag, tries to get in there, bodied up a little bit, and doesn't get it. Benoff into the corner now to track it down after the Miners dumped it in. He's going to sharp cut and turn back. He's got 2 players on him now. He's got to get rid of the puck. He does up to Kaiser. Kaiser with Gates to try to help. Kaiser's battling in there. He needs some help on the wall. There's 3 Miners players are now in on that, with 1 other nearby. Benson now has it, and he's going to clear the zone. Even strength now, as of a couple few seconds ago. Ooh, went off the skate there, and then trickles in towards the goalie, and Green's going to take it. He's going to tap it into the corner now to Benock. Benock played hard into the corner, and the Miners take over possession. And they got 2 on the puck and 1 nearby, so a heavy forecheck by the Miners, causing the Mavs to come in deep and match that. Puck's still behind the net now as Benson takes it. Benson cuts back and throws it over to the D partner Willits, and Willits now has it up the side wall and out of the zone to Dirk Schneider. Dirk Schneider tips it in, and the boys are going to clear, but still haven't had possession here since the penalty. 42 seconds left in the first as it trickles down here. Looking to hold off any type of attack that the Miners are trying to put together at the end of this period as they face some pressure here. And a tripping's going to be called there. The Mavs are going to get a penalty. It's been a long time since you've seen an Omaha Junior Mavericks power play, but you're about to see one with 15 seconds left in the first. As the Miners go for tripping. Poor timing. I wish I had called that at the beginning of the second, to be honest, but here we are. 15 seconds on the power play. Can we get a shot off here? A hard shot, just wide left of the net. And a rebound goes in. Goal! Power play goal for Junior Mavs.
Where you go, boy?
Hard shot from the point from Reynolds. Oh, I've been mistaken because Reynolds isn't on the ice. Hard shot from the point from, I believe, Bars. Went wide, and then Benson tapped in the rebound.
We stay with it.
And I guess we didn't need the start of the second period for the power play. We just got 15 seconds, and we take care of it then. Puck comes off the center ice as the first period comes to an end. We'll be back with you here shortly for the second period. All right, a quick intermission there from the first to the second. They're going to play the second out. We'll get an ice cleaning after the second. And here we go. Second period action here. Third game of the Silver Stick final for the Mavs. As Benson chases the puck into the corner. Gates in to help out, keeps it alive, but the Miners come away with it. They throw it to the other side, and now Kaiser has to chase it down. A pinch there, and the puck's open over the middle. And a move just doesn't go. Almost went there by Benson, who tried to get it through the legs of the defender. A little confusion there center ice, but Kaiser's going to be able to track it down. He throws it over to Benson, and Benson gets it back to Kaiser. Kaiser makes a move. Can he get the puck and get a shot? He does, and the shot goes wide left. Great play by Benson and Kaiser. And the refs are going to call some type of penalty, I'm guessing, on the Mavs. As Gates is going to go off. I don't know the motion he's using. I think it's just physical contact at this point.
Keep pushing, boys.
The third penalty kill for the Mavs. As apparently these refs don't like contact. Wheels 2-on-1. Battling behind the net. Retrieve. Bennock now with the puck. He needs help. And Queel is now there. Queel tries to clear. Eventually gets it out there to Davis. Davis makes a move, and he's going to try to get it deep. He does. And here's a change. Dirk Schneider in the forecheck. Miners come out of the zone with a pass to the short side. And the pass doesn't go. And the backhand's errant back into the zone as the Miners have to chase it down. 24 seconds on the power play for the Miners. And a turnover. And now Bars has it over the middle to Skradsky. Skradsky's body, and the puck's going to come out of the zone. Shot on goal is kicked aside by Green to the right as Bars tracks it down. He chips it up to the middle, and it's going to get cleared again. 5 seconds left on the power play. An offside's called with 2 seconds left in the power play, and we'll have a face-off outside the zone. Willits punches it back into the zone behind Green, and now Skradsky has it up the wall. Ooh, tough play there as Gates took a spill coming out of the box. Even strength now as a shot is made, but deflected by the strong stick of Willits, and Green is going to cover up for a face-off. Boys can reset now. Third penalty kill to the game for the Mavs. They have done well on the penalty kill, taking away any shot opportunities, despite a lot of pressure by the Miners. Quadrado has the puck now up on the sidewall. He's trying to get it out of the zone. He gets checked hard into the wall, and the puck comes back down to Bennock. Bennock now with it. He's going to hold on to it a bit. And he slings it over to Quadrado. Quadrado has it, loses it off the tip of his stick, and now a rush the other way for the Miners. And they're going to have a breakaway. And a pass goes wide, and not ready was that Miners forward on the other side. As a trip happens there, and they're going to get called for it.
There we go.
And the refs are calling them left and right here.
Let's go.
As the junior Mavs will now go on the power play. 1 for 1 on the power play tonight. And 3 for 3 on the penalty kill. The special teams have been working well. Let's see if we can keep that up. Gates, Kaiser, Benson, Willits, and Bars out on the power play. Willits now in the corner. He's going to take it behind the net, punches it forward. Looking for an option. Tries to go all the way across to Benson and does. And a shot! And Benson rips it home for a power play goal! And what a pass by Willits. And what a shot by Benson. as the special teams is rocking tonight. Yeah. There you go.
Way to work together, boys.
As they stay, special teams, special plays, special players. Or backwards, I don't really know. 2-0 Junior Mavs. 11:31 left in the second period. 2 power play goals for the Mavs on the night for their only 2 scores so far. And Benson ripped home a snipe there on that one from a beautiful setup and pass by Willits. And there's an offside called as Kaiser tried to take it in and it was stolen from him. As is the story with a lot of equally matched teams, it usually comes down to that special team, whether it be the power play or the penalty kill. And so far, that is the story tonight, is both teams are skating fast, hard on the puck. And, I mean, this is just one big possession battle on even strength. Reynolds punches it deep, but it's taken over by a defenseman on the Miners. And now Skradsky's got to chase it down with somebody on his tail. He gets it and circles behind the net, but cuts back and breaks the ankles. But the Miners come away with it. They're going to try to keep the play alive in the sidewall there. Skradsky now punches it back behind the net to Bennock. He's waiting for it. Bennock up the wall there to Reynolds. Reynolds off the backhand. And Bennock throws it all the way around to Davis. Davis is going to try to track it down. And he gets it off a nice little stick check there. And the puck is now out of the zone. And an offside's called. It looks like Coach Davis wants to yell something, but he's since lost his voice for the day. Hopefully he can pick back up tomorrow with some coffee and water. As the Miners dump it in deep, Willits is going to have to track it down. Willits coming on the ice after that beautiful play and that assist on the power play and a huge pile up in the wall. As 2 Miners and 2 Mavs go down together, 4 players there on the pile up. And a hard shot from the point there is going to be gloved by Green. He's going to hold on to that one and force a whistle. Baby. Big body there behind the net. No call, and the puck's going to go in. No goal. Net off, no goal. I think it hit post to post there as well and stayed out. I mean, the body on that play was pretty heavy as Quio went flying into the boards. And no call on that. Miners come away with the face-off. As the shot comes floating in from the point, it's loose up front still. Nobody knows where it's at. A couple hard shots there as the puck stays out of the net, and Fitz now has it. Fitz punches it up. Bars with the puck now, loses his edge, gets it over to Quad. Quad tries the toe drag and loses it. Now Fitz is in to check. Fitz gets possession, punches it back into the zone. Hard work here by Quadrado Fitz as Dirk Schneider takes Gates' spot over on the center position. Fitz now checking, causes a turnover. Now Dirk Schneider has it up to Fitz. Fitz up the sidewall. Fitz tries to turn back with it in the wall, and he's going to hold on to it there. He's double teamed, almost triple teamed, and there's a little bit of a board battle going on for possession. Puck comes out to center ice now, and the Miners have it. Nobody with him. He's going to try to take it himself. He does. Throws it across now on a wide open shot. Great save by Green. And another shot comes in, and Green saves it again. Some pressure now for the Miners as they took advantage of a little bit of a quick turnover there. And a hard pass off the edge of the stick of Quadrado. And Dirk Schneider is going to have the puck now. Quadrado dumps it into the zone, and we're going to get a big change here. It looks like 5 aside, or just 5 for us, rather. A body played there by Kaiser. Is they're going to call a penalty?
Go, let him play.
A tripping call is the call here. Is Kaiser knocked the kid over. Sometimes they fall, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they call them, sometimes they don't. That's the nature of hockey. Another penalty kill for the Mavs. It's going to be their fourth of the game. As Benson's able to clear it to center ice, forcing a regroup for the Miners. Move made on the Miners forward there. He's going to move into the zone with speed into the corner, played by Skradsky. He loses his edge, falls behind the net, but the puck's still alive. And the body's played as the puck is loose up front, and Green's going to hold on to it.
Stop, boys.
And strong play by Skradsky as he's out there just sacrificing his body to try to clear the front of that net. Face-off comes around. Puck in the corner now on this near side wall, and the Miners have it. They move behind the net with the puck. Players looking for something up front. And they're going to call no goal off the post and into the glove of Green.
I didn't hear anything.
It hit the post and went straight down. I don't know if it went in. I don't think they know if it went in. May have gotten away with one there. I'm not too sure. It was just kind of hard to see from this angle. 30 seconds left in the power play for the Miners. It's a big hit, and there we go. Finally, we're going to get a call.
Good call.
As the Mavs are going to get a call in their favor now off some physical contact. 4-on-4 for 26 seconds. It's an easy call when the hands go up. All right, that penalty is going to even us out here. 4-on-4 for 26 seconds, and then the Mavericks will get a little bit over a minute on the power play. 2 for 2 on the power play night of the Mavs. In 17 seconds, they will be 4 for 4 on the penalty kill, which is pretty incredible. Turnover by Bennock. He steals the puck there, but the Miners get it back, and they clear to center ice. Puck goes over the stick of Queel, and he's got to retrace. Throws it to the wall and gets back on defense. A toe drag release goes high into the net. There's number 12. There's a big boy, and he's clearly got a hard shot.
Go, boys.
So here we go with 1 minute and 3 seconds left. We got a power play. The face-off's going to be in our zone from the stoppage. Gates punches it off the backhand behind the net. Bars now has it. Up to Benson. Touch pass over to Gates, and Gates has some speed coming through the zone. Softly taps it to Benson, and now Benson has it. Benson tries to get it around the defenseman, and they're going to punch it out. But saved. The zone is saved now, and Gates now has it at the point. Gates over to Bars. Bars with some space. Bars with a hard shot blocked up front. Bars throws it in deep behind the net, but nobody's home. Here's Dirk Schneider coming in to help out. He does. He tips it back to Benson. Benson tries to get to Kaiser. Pass is intercepted. Lifted up to center ice, and the Miners going to get it in deep. 13 seconds on the Mavericks power play. Puck comes out to Benson. Benson off the backhand, loses it up front, but help is on the way now. And off the edge of Kaiser's stick. Dirk Schneider's stick. And Quadrado now has it back to Dirk Schneider. Into the corner. Quadrado's going to have to trace it down. He's just going to backhand it back into the zone as the power play comes to an end. Lifted to center ice now as Bennock gets possession of the puck. Contested there. Now Dirk Schneider has it. Oh, and just loses it barely. Fitz tops it back to him, but Dirk Snyder's on the ice. And they're going to fall and clear and force an icing, most likely. No icing call. There's a puck clearly filtered behind the red line. We're not going to get a call there. That's okay. As the puck's lifted up to Fitz, and now Fitz into the zone. Fitz takes his time with it, waiting for some help. Gets it down to Dirk, or to Gates. Gates over to Quadrado. Not quite home. As the Miners pass it into the zone, it's going to filter down low. 4:57 left in the second period. Mavs up 2-0 from 2 power play goals. As Bars is going to take it in himself. Bars with a hard shot on net, just goes wide. Get to the net, get to the net. Oh, we didn't get to the net there. Bars didn't have really an option. He just kind of threw it into the sidewall. As the Miners now come with the puck into the zone. The big guy plays it off the backhand as Bars plays him heavily. Pass out to Reynolds. Reynolds and Dirk Schneider. Oh, and just the pass is blocked off the skate. A good play by the Miners defenseman who had no stick. As Willits gets it in deep. Davis comes away with it. Can he punch it up to Reynolds? No, he does not. It gets intercepted. Now Reynolds is going to have to chase it down over in the corner. Reynolds tries to punch it deep. It gets blocked, and the stickless defenseman is still playing some great defense here for the Miners. He's just bouncing around all over the place with no stick. Signs of a well-coached team is when you can keep it together in situations like this for the Miners. You can tell they're well-coached. Blocked was that chance to clear. Now the Mavs are forechecking hard, trying to take over and get some advantage here, but the puck comes out of the zone. Gates now to steal. As Gates takes it away, Bennock now has the puck behind the net. Good move by Bennock as he completely defeats that defender, or that forechecker, sorry. And Davis with the puck as he moves in on the left side. Reynolds in to help on the forecheck with Davis as well. Puck goes behind Davis and over to the other side defenseman. He's going to clear it out to the wall. And Stratsky now has to chase it down. Good play by Bunnock. Go back and forth, one side to the other, and get it out of the zone. Pass up just off the tip of the stick of Kaiser, and it's going to filter into the goalie. He's going to punch it into the corner. Kaiser coming in with some long legs and some speed. Throws it all the way over to Benson. Benson up to the point, so with Bars. Bars right back to Benson. Benson with a short pass to Kaiser, and it's just wide right of the net. As the Miners clear the zone, no ice is called. And now Bars has to circle back, and he's going to throw it off his backhand over to Stradsky. Stradsky with it now on the short side wall. It goes into the feet there of Benson. Benson throws it back behind the net. Stradsky up front with Bars as well. Bars throws it on the wall, but it's intercepted at the point. And down behind the net. Puck goes into the corner now, and Stradsky chases it in with Benson as well. Stradsky all the way back around again. Oh my goodness. And the junior Mavs are going to get called again. Oh. Frustrating to say the least. With a minute and 40 left. Here we're going to close out this period on the penalty kill and have 10 seconds extra. That's assuming we kill it off. Here's a shot from the point, goes high, and Green takes it and closes on it. Offering no rebound. He's going to get a whistle here to his left. Shot goes wide right of the net on a nice little tic-tac-toe play for the Miners in the power play. And a hard shot goes in 5-hole off the stick of Green. He's going to kick it to the corner. And a pass goes up front. Nobody home for that one, but the Miners going to keep possession. Pass all the way around as Green tips it over to the corner. Off the wall now. And Gates dumps it in deep. Quadrado over to Gates. Gates going to stall with it and just wait. But he loses it, and now the Miners are coming out of the zone here. 31 seconds left on the penalty to the Mavs. And a hard shot up front, loose up front, and the rebound shot doesn't go. And the puck's going to come out of the zone with 15 seconds left on the penalty kill. Turnover here in the defense or in the offensive zone, and a hard shot there by Dirkschneider goes off the pads and out. And a good play by Bennock to hold the line there with 4 seconds left in the first, and in the second, we're gonna get the period end here after another successful kill. That is 5 for 5 in the penalty kill. We'll be back within about 10 minutes after an ice cleaning for the third period. I lied. No Zamboni making an appearance tonight. We got third period action starting right now here at Glacier Ice Center in Port Huron, Michigan, on the outskirts. Battle for the puck. It's loose over the middle. Dirkschneider now has it off the backhand. Goes to the forehand. Gets a shot. It's still loose. A rebound shot comes in. Still loose up front. The boys are trying to get ready for a shot, but just no space. And now Dirkschneider has it off the backhand. Tries to pass, and it's cleared high into the net. And we're going to face off. What a sequence there. His bodies were flying and sticks were flying. A couple good scoring chances, but none went home. Puck's in the corner now. As Gates passes it back to Benson. Benson back to Gates. And Willits to Benson. Benson to Gates. Gates now holds with it. Tries to get it up front. Gets tipped. And goes over to the corner. Bennock's going to have to trace it down there. He does. Over to Kaiser. Kaiser in the corner. Back up to Willits. Benson. Bennock. Jeez. Shot blocked. And Willits is going to punch it in off the wall. And a hard slapper as the Miners need a break. Icing called and a whistle. On the ice is Bars and Skradsky on defense with Dirk Schneider, Quadrado, Fitz on offense. As they set up for an offensive zone draw in the third period of this game. 2-0 Junior Mavs, both goals coming off the power play, and we are locked even strength tonight. And it has been a back and forth even strength battle. A lot of penalties. Both teams hard checking. Both teams hard skating. Here it is. In close. Oh, and Fitz off the tip of the stick. Dirk Schneider now has it behind the net. Dirk Schneider back over to Fitz. Fitz has space up front, tries to throw it in. It's still loose. And the Miners come away with it. Dumped into the zone by the big forward for the Miners. As he gets his own puck after dumping it in, and Dirk Schneider's in to help out with Bars. And now Bars has it with some speed. He likes to take it himself, but he gives it over to Fitz. Fitz into the zone. Fitz stops with it. Fitz swings it back over to Quadrado. Quadrado now with it. Turning. Loses an edge. Falls onto the ice. No call. He's got to chase it down. As the Miners throw it out of the zone, and we get another icing.
Pushing Omaha, let's go.
You could tell some fatigue is setting in as the boys are slowing down a little bit. Also could be partly in the ice. Hey, it's the Mavs with the face, huh? As a player came off the bench, I guess? What was that? That was interesting. I think they were just getting the last player on the ice right when the puck was dropped. And he came into the face-off circle, took the possession over, and out of the zone it went. Now Davis has it coming back into the zone. Davis loops it around the left with a hard shot off the blocker. It's loose up front. Can he get another shot off? Loose and goes wide right. Davis trying to get it up front again, battling one-on-one behind the net. Now 2-on-1. It goes up front, but nobody's home. Puck now behind the net. Dirk Schneider in to track it down. Dirk Schneider high off the glass and out of the zone. Kicked back in by a Miners player. And now Reynolds is going to take that loose puck. He's one-on-one. He goes wide. Can he get a chance? Loops around the back of the net with a tap in front, and it goes in! Goal for Drake Reynolds. Great play and great patience by Drake Reynolds as he uses that long stick and big reach to just send it around up front. It must have hit a pad and went in.
Go, keep pushing, go.
Good skate there by Skradsky to keep the zone. And so now the puck comes over to Kaiser, but just off the edge of his stick. Kaiser throws it deep over to Gates. Loose behind the net. Now Benson to track it down with Kaiser helping out. All the way around to the other side, and Gates is going to have to move in on the forecheck. Puck comes out of the zone, and now Skradsky and Bennock have to get back on D. Some speed here for the Miners forward as a backhand shot was put on goal there, and Green came up with the save, and now a slap shot's blocked up front. Chance there for the Miners forward, and there's a little bit of a slash. High off the glass for Bennock as Benson chases it into the zone. Benson turns back around and waits for some players on the change. He gets Quadrado. Quadrado with a toe drag, and it gets blocked by another defenseman. Off the stick of the waiting forward on the stretch pass. And that attack stopped by the Junior Mavs defense. End-to-end there for the Miners as they clear the zone and get it into center ice now. Played heavily by Bars. Puck comes to Queel over Quadrado. Quadrado's looking through Dirk Schneider. Dirk Schneider off the backhand of Fitz. Fitz moves it in and just loses off his stick trying to get a shot. Interception there, center ice. As Bennock chases it down, he's going to backhand it into the zone. And Fitz and Gates working in the corner there on the tie-up, but the Miners come away with it. And over to Fitz, and Fitz is open up front there, but didn't get a stick down in time. The big body comes from the Miners, but they come out on the bottom end of that one. It's Bennock's playing the body, and it comes out to center ice now, and we got an odd man rush as Willits and Fitz get back. Willits bats down that pass and sends it out of the zone. Gates over to Reynolds. Coming off that goal earlier, Reynolds lets another shot go, and it's blocked. Reynolds, Dirk Schneider, and Davis out on the ice now, with Bars and Stradsky on defense. Dirk Schneider has it, gets attacked by two different defensemen, and they both go down. Reynolds battling in the corner, up to Dirk Schneider. Dirk Schneider with a shot. Save made. To the middle, Dirk Schneider pulls it back to himself, but it gets turned over. Good save there by Stradsky, but he's going to fuel it back out of the zone, and they're going to call an offsides.
Here we go, Omaha!
Good defense by Stradsky as he shuts down that attack, and now Benson has it coming in the zone, throws it back to Gates. Gates taking it into the corner of Benson. Benson back to Gates. Heavy checking there by the Miners as they're able to get possession and clear the zone. Kaiser takes the puck over. Just drops it back for Bars. Bars over to Queel. Queel's up to Kaiser over his stick. Back to the middle and left for Kaiser. He's going to have to circle back to get it. Tries to throw it in the zone, and Benson's tied up heavy. And now Queel gets it out of the zone and just throws it back to the Miners' defense. Dirk Schneider forechecks with Quadrato helping. Just off the stick of Quadrato, it comes into the zone, and there's a collision there as two Miners players hit at the blue line. Looks like everybody's okay. We're going to get a face-off outside of the zone after the offsides. The battle for the face-off is Quadrato makes a move. Dirk Schneider's in to help out. Off his backhand, loses it. And now Willits makes another move, and he gets the zone over to Fitz, but Fitz isn't quite there. Fitz gets it deep and then around to the back of the net into the corner, and Quadrato tries to chase it down. Checked by Fitz and stolen there by Bennock. Bennock now battling into the corner with Fitz. Fitz now with the puck out at center ice. He dumps it into the zone. Puck comes out now. 7:14 left in the game. Mavs are up 3-0 as they got the puck in their own zone. Willits is battling for it. He gets double teamed and loses it. Help is on the way as the Miners are trying to fight for possession in the zone, and Bennock has to hustle over to get it. And he's gassed, you can tell. It's about 10 o'clock on the Friday night. And Green makes a save and holds on to it, and the whistle comes. All right, the latest game these boys have played this year is they're still working at 10:30 at night, well past coach's curfew, I might add. But doing good. 7 minutes left in the game, or just under 7 minutes left in the game, as the Miners are putting it all on the table right now. And here's Dirk Schneider with the puck. Dirk Schneider throws it in deep, and Reynolds and Davis are going to have to chase it down into the corner. Davis works the puck behind the net. He's got somebody up front. Doesn't get a chance to hit him. Now the puck is loose in the corner. Reynolds checks, and the Miners are going to take it behind the net, try to clear the zone. Pinched by Stradsky. And here's a chance for the Miners as Skradsky was caught deep trying to pinch, but they're going to go offside. Tough play for the Miners as they had a chance to get an odd-man rush. Benson now has it with Gates behind him. Tries to leave it for Gates, but Gates wasn't there. And now Quill has to chase it down with Bennock helping. 20 years playing together is Quill and Bennock. As Benson punches it out to Kaiser, and Kaiser now has it center ice. Kaiser moves it in with power and throws it up front. Nobody home for the shot. And a good steal there by Benson, as he now has it alone. Benson can move in. He does. He tries to sneak it in short side, but it doesn't go. A hard shot there, blocked up front. Benson with the rebound, and it goes in. Benson with another goal. And Benson is hot this tournament as the Mavs go up 4-0 late in the third. I believe that's Benson's third of the tournament in the second in this game. As he's continuing the destruction he started last tournament, scoring multiple goals in the last 3 tournaments for Benson. Slap shot from the point goes to the pad of Green. He punches it into the corner, and Willits uses the body to shield. Up to Fitz. Fitz tips it. Still in the feet of the defender for the Miners. As the boys are trying to clear the zone. Fitz over to Willits. Willits off the boards to get it out of the zone. Now Quadrado has it. Loses on the stick. He's trying to get it back. And Willits just moves in and dumps it in deep. As the defenseman and center go off for a change. Fitz and Quadrado on the ice there to forecheck. Comes up to Skradsky. Puck goes out into the Maverick zone, and Bennock chases it down. 4:06 left in the game. All the way up to Quadrado, and they're going to call the offside. That was close. And a good look by Skradsky to Quadrado, and it just didn't go.
The ref couldn't even figure out why he's that wide open.
Reynolds now with the puck on the right side, moves to the middle. Throws it over to Davis. Davis loses it in the corner. Back over to Reynolds now. Reynolds across the middle, and Bennock just lost his edge moving in. And now Skradsky has to recover one-on-one. He gets bodied up. Quick recovery by Skradsky, and the puck comes into the middle, and Green's not going to let it happen. Close call for the junior Mavs as a couple trip-ups made that play a little dangerous, but they're able to recover, use their speed, use their stick and their position to get back in position and recover. Puck support is incredibly important in hockey, and the Mavs do it better than most. Pass out to the middle is left there for grabs, and now Gates has it off his own wall. Davis over to Bars. Bars wants to move it into the zone. He does. And Reynolds is going to get called for an offside. Bars back around over to Kaiser. Kaiser gets the pass. He punches it towards the middle. It's intercepted. Kaiser and Dirkschneider in the corner now with Benson to help. Puck's coming up this near side wall now as Dirkschneider tries to hold the zone. It comes out and back in. I guess we're going to call that offsides. 2:51 in the third. And a 4-0 lead. Tie up again. As now Benson comes away with it, tries the toe drag. It doesn't go. Bennock's there to help out. And Benson gets it deep. Pinched by Willits, and he gets possession of it there, and Kaiser's in to help out. Kaiser up at the point, throws it all the way over to Benson. Benson now with the puck. Down behind the net. Dirkschneider on the backhand, throws it back the other way, nobody home. Dirkschneider to chase that puck down as the Miners forward's coming in alone. He's got somebody streaking in the middle there. And here's a shot opportunity off the blocker, off the glove of Green. He rejects that chance. 1:57 left in the game. And Fitz to tie up behind the net on the forecheck, and a good tie up by Fitz. And his help is on the way. And now Quadrado's back there. And Quadrado's trying to get a shot off. He does, and he scores! What a hard-working play by Quadrado behind the net as he came in to help Fitz on the forecheck and just takes it himself up front and throws it 5-hole.
Stay with it, boy! Let's up, boys. Let's go.
Fitz with the puck now as he just dumps it into the middle. He's going to go off for a change. And Quadrado now has it off the backhand. Gates tips it down but loses it. As the Mavs are still putting pressure on the Miners here. In the third period, up 6-0, a minute and a half left. A minute and 15 left. And they're going to run clock here for the last minute, which will close out this third game in Silver Sticks Finals. And the Mavs are going into Saturday play with 3 wins. Hard shot there by Reynolds, just off the stick of the Miner goalie. As everybody wants a piece of the pie tonight. Here comes Dirkschneider in, takes the puck off the backhand, throws it back over, and it's still loose up front and back out. 33 seconds left in the game. Hard shot from Queel, goes wide left into the corner, and the Miners going to ice. No icing call. This puck goes all the way down to Green, and Green is just going to lift it high and over to Willits. And puck is stolen by Davis. Tipped out of the zone there by Reynolds. Davis over to battle, and we're going to get a horn here as the Mavs go up 6-0 to take their third win of the tournament and come away with a shutout for Green. Hard-fought game played by the boys tonight. It's late. They're tired, and I'm sure they're ready for bed. And we'll be back at it tomorrow afternoon against the Sarnia Junior Sting. See you then.